I wanna see how the sleeping animation goes. But yay! It's finally the morning of Saturday, September 27th at exactly 9 a.m. Central Time. Now, I'm still very sleepy. I actually set an alarm at I think originally I set an alarm at 6:30, and then I woke up at 6, and I'd be like, whoa, I think I set the wrong alarm. I set my work alarm at 6:30, and my work alarm is like weekdays only, you know, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, whatever. But I set my work alarm at 6:30 instead, so I woke up at 6 and I'd be like, that's not right. That's not... So I woke up at 6 and then changed my alarm to 7, and then I went back to sleep. And somehow when I woke up, I actually changed that 7 a.m. alarm to 7:57 or something, because I woke up when the alarm sounded off or whatever. So actually, you know, is it a great start to a morning? Maybe not. But yeah, I was up, and I think I had to thank myself for giving me so much like leeway hours, because I'm like, so if I set my alarm at 6:30 and then I, you know, lay in, like some people, you know, like we don't wake up like immediately. So I lay in bed 30 minutes, and then I will officially wake up at 7, and then I will have 2 hours to do prep work, whatever, before the stream. But instead I woke up at 8. And then I'm like, you know what, I still have 1 hour before the stream, so I'm like, I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally down with that. So we'll roll with it. But yeah, so as I have been posting all over, and I think this stream is, you know, very long due. Today is my mini debut. Did I just say debut again? I said that during one of my Google Slide streams, and then I said it again. Debut. The word is debut. I know how to pronounce. But yes, today is my mini debut day, because I feel like it's been too long since I got this model from my model mama. And she always, the first thing she told me after the model was done was like, whenever you debut, can you tell me? And I'm like, yes, that is a positive yes. And then many years have gone by. I think I got this model like 4 years ago. So I'm like, I gotta do my mama right. Luna Sapphire Cedar! And Mama Dreamy too! Welcome in, welcome in! Oh my god! Oh my... Hi Cedar! Well, you're welcome to lurk! Hi Dolly! Hi Mama Dreamy! Oh my god. I just started setting up the alerts and stuff, and it's going off. Oh my god, this is perfect. I love it. I'm sorry, I got caught by surprise because I was just yapping to myself, and then everybody started showing up. I'm so happy. Take my time preparing. That part is long overdue, Ma. I had so much time preparing. But hi, Ayaka! Or would you prefer me to call you the other name? But hello everyone, welcome in! I was just talking about how I woke up this morning. Long story short, I set an alarm at 6:30, accidentally set my work alarm at 6:30, and it only sounds off from Monday to Friday, and today is a Saturday. And then I set an alarm to 7, but instead it was at 7:57, so I woke up at 8. But I still had some time to prepare, so Yay! Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much. And thank you for letting me test out my new alerts too, because that is awesome. I actually like being spammed. Maybe not so much if it's like hundreds of them, but for now, it's doable. Alright, so I think I have yapped long enough, and all the people that I want to see that show up have shown up. Thank you guys so much for coming to support me. It means a lot to me. And before the stream today, I had this like, I normally don't get nervous before streaming when it's like, you know, like playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure or just doing some random stuff. But today I had this like this feeling in my stomach that kind of feels like the first day when I like pressed that stream button. It was my test stream day, and that was back in April 3rd, I think. And somebody, a really nice girl called Ellie Bean, she showed up because actually Hoshi Heloise wasn't my first Twitch name. I used I think it was Ellie's Vermilion, and that is because I don't want people to know that was me on Twitch until afterwards. I'm like, I want to stream. Your stomach's doki doki, yeah, you know. And also, the stream is not the only reason. I posted on Twitter last night that I was reading the Honkai Star Rail story. We got you, hugs. Aw, mama, thank you. But last night I was playing the new update for Honkai Star Rail, and then I'm like, oh my god, the story's intense. Like, you know, like all the emotions are like coming out and stuff. And then my stomach was already doki doki from like all the Yume hints in there. So I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, so if I would love to see Ellie Bean again. She is like one of my early supporters, so she means a lot. Yes, Dolly, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm a Dan Heng fan. Everybody's a Dan Heng fan. Finon too, but I think between Dan Heng and Finon, I don't wanna start like, you know, a war over which guy's better. But personally, we haven't seen Finon in glasses, but we have seen Dan Heng in glasses. So my bet is on Dan Heng. Anyways, you know, I've been yapping long enough. Before that, I have to be HELOISE'S fan. Aww, Dolly! No, I'm your fan. I've seen... Wait, actually, this is between us. Why not fight? Let's make our husbands fight. My will say that. No, Papa is good. Papa Sirius is good. He can do magic too. He has powers. Oh, Dolly, thank you. You know, I'm a fan of yours too, so never forget that. Papa says hello. Oh, he watching? Yay! He watching while he's busy serving Mama food and drinks. She's like, get more snacks. Okay, you know. Okay, I think I wish. You know, you can always, as an artist and as a very talented artist at that, you can always make it happen. Alright, I'm gonna move to the next scene. Oh, I think the alerts got duplicated to the gaming scene. So we got it again. Dolly, you're on blast again. Take that. But let me pull up my PowerPoint. I worked very hard. Oh, I shouldn't call it PowerPoint. That is the Microsoft name. long story short, Microsoft is so complicated nowadays, so I am using Google Slides. So when I turn this off, this would be okay. Yeah, and I will talk a little more about the mini debut stream graphic. I actually cute screen. Oh, thank you. And yes, I did. I think I remember to credit every single person who works on the stream assets today in the Google Slides. I hope. I think. And if I do miss someone, please do not hesitate to speak up. I will definitely add you back in. Like, I will fix the PowerPoint live. We'll do it live, okay? But for now, the funny part is that I actually posted, like, my designer was really nice. Like, they're the best to work with. And they gave me like so many options for this for the thumbnail, the mini debut stream thumbnail. Hello, hi True Fight Kun, welcome in. And my designer, because I was like, can you hello, did I miss anything? Hey Mochipuri, welcome back. So I was talking about my oh, thank you for the follow, True Fight Kun. Let me know if I should call you something else, or if I should say the whole name out. But I was talking about my debut stream. I finally said it right, debut. My debut stream graphic and how wonderful my designer is, because they gave me so many options to work with. And sometimes I'd be like, can you try moving my character to the right? Can you try moving it to the left? Can you try a different text color? And the problem is that I posted the wrong version on Twitter, because this is the one that I wanted to post, the one with like a more purplish text, like my hair color, but instead I posted the more like grayish text on Twitter. So I am so sorry, Teal. Your graphics are wonderful, and you know, like maybe some. Oh my God! That's my model mama, Teresa. Welcome in. Oh my God, that's her. That's the one who gave birth to me. I have many mamas, by the way. I will call them all mama if I need to. Just call me Fight, because my main is, you know, permaban, so that's where there's true. Alright, welcome in, Fight. That's my mama right there. Yes, the more mamas, the better. We love all mamas in the world. But she is my model mama, and you know, she's the one that said, hey, if you ever debut it, you should definitely tell me. And I'm like, yes, I will tell you. And I finally did it. After 4 long years of having this model, I finally did it, mama. Anyways, long story short, I posted the wrong version to Twitter. The text was gray, this one was purple. I actually wanted to post this one. But the designer, amazing. I will talk more about them later. I came back home from my mom's gender reveal like 5 minutes ago. Oh, did you have a lot of fun? Was it like a gender reveal, as in like a gender reveal party where they'd be like, oh, is it a boy? Is it a girl? Or is it both? Or maybe none of it. It reminds me of my coworker. He's having a kid soon, and he's like, I don't want to know the gender of my kid. Yeah, I'm getting a brother. Congratulations! Yay! Well, and as I was talking about my coworker, he's like, yeah, I don't want to know the gender of my kid, you know? He has 2 boys, by the way. This is his 3rd one. And I'm like, I hope you're getting a girl, because, you know, girls are funny to work with, because he has not had experience, you know, having a girl, so we'll see. right, let me move on to my... So I made everything in Google Slides. Like in true Google Slides fashion, they do have transition, just like my high school days, just like my... I don't think... I'm trying to think if I ever make any presentations in college. I made them mostly sometimes in middle school, because, you know, like not a lot of classes, like we have to move to a specific classroom in middle school for like a projector. But high school, there's definitely a lot. And I remember, oh my god, I remember all those cool apps you can do presentations on back in high school. There was one that was like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, you think of, like, let's say you have like the big picture, and then it zooms in onto like the little ones, like a tree. It zooms in on a branch, and then it goes on, and it zooms in even more, and then it moves over to the next. I'm playing Cyberpunk because I'm trying to platinum it. Oh, you know, I actually watched the Cyberpunk anime without knowing about anything about Cyberpunk game. But I do have a fun fact. Johnny Silverhand comes from the city where my college is located, and there is only one college located from that city, so have fun with that fun fact. I'm scared now. Presentation, OMG. Yes, you know, so when I was planning for my debut, I looked up like online, like, oh, like debut slides. I look up like all the pretty cool designs that people have, you know, the ones that they show on their commission pages, and I'm like, I don't know how to do any of this. So what if I do a throwback to what I'm best at, which is making Google Slides presentations. And so these are my debut Google Slides. So enjoy that. And I have added transition and like animation to every single thing. Now, just another fun fact. Back in 5th grade, there was like a computer competition, whatever, and one of the choices at the end of the test was you either make a Pascal code program or you make a PowerPoint presentation. And I actually went with the Pascal code program because when we were training for the competition, my teacher only teaches me how to do Pascal coding. I didn't know how to do PowerPoint. And so I'm like, of course I'm choosing the other one, but apparently I was the only one choosing the Pascal code programming because they gave you like think of if you're in 5th grade, I think they gave you like a question from 6th grade or something. There's a bake-off in your school, so oh my god, that sounds so good. I'm so hungry. I actually did not eat a lot for dinner, and I was thinking of like bringing boba to the stream, and then I'm like, it's at 9 a.m. in the morning, no boba shops are open. That sounds fun. Boba! Yeah! Apparently, well, the sad news is that no boba shops are open this early where I live. You know, like you gotta wait until like 10. So the earliest, maybe 10. Usually 11, because they usually open around like lunchtime. That's when people want boba. But me, I can drink boba 24/7. Anyways, back to Pascal, right? So they gave you like a 6th grade math question to solve in Pascal. So I'm like, actually, I've seen this question before. I've seen it because I was like studying, like we have like entrance exams from elementary school to middle school. So I've seen that question before, and I'm like, and the only thing I know how to do is Pascal. Hold on, parents will call it and force them to open. No, mama, don't do that. I will buy the whole McDonald's. Diabetes, HELOISE'S. Hey, I'll have you know, I'm trying to work out, and I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight, okay? I worked out 3 times this week. Am I proud of myself? Hey, 3 is higher than 0. But yeah, I was the only one doing Pascal because everybody does PowerPoint. And dude, for a 5th grader, their PowerPoints are amazing. Somebody made like a Who is a Millionaire type show PowerPoint, but somehow, because I'm the only one who chose to do Pascal coding, I got the top place. Not even first, higher than first. But truth be told, all those PowerPoint maker people, they're all impressive, you know. They know what something I don't, and I know something they don't, so, you know, it balances out. I have 11 hours on Cyberpunk and I just learned I can slide. Oh my god, that makes me feel like when I'm playing Honkai Star Rail and my friend is like, do you guys know the Herda can help find chests in Honkai Star Rail? And I'm like, what? I got her because I thought she was cute. And, you know, like, okay, witch hat, purple, you know, look at me, I have a hat, I like purple. Obviously, that's up my aesthetics. And then when she said it, I'm like, what? So my friend was like, wait, you don't know that? And I'm like, no, I don't. And she's like, well, I thought everybody got the Herda because of that functionality. And I'm like, obviously not me. So yeah, the Herda, she's awesome. Anyways, next slide, because I cannot wait to show you guys my amazing Google Slide skills. So I have made this. See, it can even spin too. Aren't you guys impressed now? Yes, so in true PowerPoint, you know, nature, I have a table of contents. Pretty! Thank you, Mama! Wait until I try to include all the credits of all the people in here. So number 1, I'm gonna talk about myself, about me, and notes about my design. Number 2, interests. So I always see people talk about their likes, dislikes, fun facts. Oh, you're listening fine? Oh, thank you. And then, you know, just again, I have yapped to you guys a lot about myself just now, so that, like, just pretend that everything was part of part 2. Number 3 are assets and credits. This is gonna be my favorite part of the day because I get to shout out to all these wonderful artists that help make, you know, my stream come true, like my dream of streaming come true, you know. And number 4 is, you know, just a thank you slide. Thank you all for coming, and I couldn't have done it without y'all. Oh, sorry, my nose is getting a little stuck. Okay, so number 1 is about me. So again, I have a little, okay, so my model is blocking it off, but all social media handles will refer to their Twitter handle, or X if you just got born this year. I'm blocking it off, but you guys know the drill. So this is a piece of art from the artist Shin Yune Shin. They are working on Skep. Skep is a Japanese art site, very fun to use and very wallet draining to use. So my age, well, I don't want to be too upfront, but I'm old enough to work a 9 to 5, as I said about setting up my work alarms. My pronouns are she, her, hers. My birthday is in November 30th, so actually coming up quite soon. And my zodiac is Sagittarius, so they say I like freedom, as they call it. The art is super cute, yeah! I love it so much. You will see so many arts of me with either sweets or boba. Everywhere in this, every time I put in a commission with an artist and I'd be like, I like boba, I like sweets, I like desserts. Do what you wish with it. Never enough sweet and stars. Yes. So yes, like even in real life, you know, like I know that Dolly is joking about the diabetes, but I do like sweets. But I think opposite to having diabetes, it kind of worked out in my favor because I sometimes have like low sugar blood, so it's actually helping me. I'm sorry. No, don't be. I know you're just joking. But no, like I actually have low sugar blood sometimes, so I think that's one of the reasons why I like sweets so much. Alright, so next up we have my design reference sheet. Okay, so the first credit goes to Momonya. She is my reference sheet artist. She is amazing to work with. Like every time I come back to her, I'd be like, can you do something for me? And she's like, yes. So she made this amazingly cute sheet for me, which has all my design notes. Like I have like a frilly dress, and you know, obviously you cannot forget about the hat. I think I have some kind of like obsession with hats and characters because wait, I don't know if I can do this on like and like for Mama Thea to look at, but I think I made a toggle where it's like, oh no, my hat disappeared. Hello is the prettiest. Aw, thank you, Mama. Well, Mama Thea was the one birthing me in this form, but if you notice, you know, like my hat is gone. Personally, I hate hats in real life. Where's your ahoge? Yeah, so I ate my ahoge in my model. I'm sorry, I got too hungry. But you can see that without the hat, it feels so empty, you know? So I put on my hat back. For hats in real life, I actually don't wear hats that much in real life. The only time I would wear it was either at the beach when I'm going, because you know, like I work, so obviously I'm gonna be indoors all the time. But I would wear a hat when I go to the beach, I would wear a hat when I go hiking, and I would wear a hat when I go to... I bought this hat, oh my god. I have to tell you guys. I bought this cute cap for our rugby team, for our city's rugby team. And they said that they're not gonna do the National Rugby League anymore. The NRL or whatever. It's like the rugby equivalent of the NFL. This weird kid. Hey, so because I went to a rugby game and it was hot, and for some reason it's like a preseason game, like, so it doesn't even matter. But my friends, like, they picked the spot that doesn't have shades. So I'm like, I need a hat, and so I bought my city's team rugby hat, and now they're saying that they're not playing rugby anymore. Like, why? I play rugby. Oh my god, that's so cool. I actually watched a rugby game. I will talk more about my love for football, but rugby is also very fun to watch, and I actually really enjoy it. And my only hat is the helmet. Why are you protecting yourself from, Dolly? But yeah, so I love the hat. Hats have to be present. Or, you know, hair accessories. I don't let my character's hair go empty. Alright, so next up will be my interests. So I have my likes, and then I have my dislikes. So, I like, you know, I said it many times, every single art with my character in it has boba tea. Get a bald mode? I don't, you know, we'll see about that. So the other thing I like about my characters and my designs is that I love hair, and maybe one day I'll also have like braided hair because that's like my absolute favorite style to have. Bald mode, we'll see if I do it as a joke, but I feel like the only bald person I know is Saitama from One Punch Man. That's a good manga. That's a good show. Not season 2 though. But let's see. I like boba. I cannot live without it. That is like a fact, you know, like if I go by one day without boba, I go into withdrawal and then I die. Now, the funny part is that I haven't had boba since Monday. So I've died 6 times this week, or 5. I love RPG Maker games. Actually later on today, if we have time, I wanted to play an RPG Maker style game. I love, my 2 favorite YouTubers are Cub Scouts and Manly Badass Hero. My god. I said I was raised, but I actually didn't like start actively watching YouTube since maybe like high school. Because I remember when I started watching, Cub Scouts was doing this whole Yandere Simulator myths thing, or like Yandere Simulator theories where he like tests out like the bugs and stuff. It was fun. But all fun comes to an end because Yandere Dev, you know, he's not a very decent person, and so Cub Scouts have announced that he's not gonna, you know, support Yandere Dev by playing Yandere Simulator anymore. But still, he's still like a top tier YouTuber to me, and he's an amazing guy. Mainly Badass Hero, I think everybody knows of him. If you know indie games, if you know RPG Maker games, or horror games, he will play all of it. Alright, I also like wholesome anime, manga, media. I always tell myself, I have an old soul. I want a happy ending in all the stuff that I read. And, you know, hello, welcome in, Antoine! I don't understand this part, but you're so passionate. I love it. Aw, Dolly! Hey, you know what they say? If you don't... Actually, I don't even know what I'm saying. It reminds me... The way that I talk, I think I'm a little influenced by Gurren Lagann. Have you watched All Saint Street? I actually have not watched All Saint Street. I've heard of it, but I have not watched it. You want a happy ending? Got it. Won't recommend my novel. Yeah. See, I've lived for, I think I started watching anime in middle school, and I got tired of all the drama, all the deaths, all the third wheeling, and I'm like, not anymore. No more in this house. I only want one guy, one girl, or one girl, one girl, one guy, one guy, whatever. Or maybe even one person and one person. If they're not a guy or a girl. I just want them to have a happy, loving relationship, and I'll be happy with that. My brain turns out when there are too much new vocabularies. I don't understand too much. I love you. You guys are the sweetest people in the world. Oh my god. But I think that I actually started watching Gurren Lagann pretty late. I think like maybe 2 to 3 years ago I watched that, and every time it's like, oh, my spirits, like it keeps me pumping. Like that show is all about, you can do this, believe in me who believes in you. And then I'm like, you know what, I wanna have that same kind of passion. And so, and again, I think that I said many times, I love yapping. I can yap about anything all day if I love it. And the next slide would be even more interesting and more vocabularies that you guys don't get. So I'm so sorry. Hoshi yap. Hey! I write sometimes. I'm working on a story of a hero, you know, does the hero stuff, kills a demon king, but then the story doesn't stop there. After he kills it, he slowly descends into madness. That's a great, like, what's the word for it? See, now you guys, because you guys talk about vocabulary, I cannot find enough vocabulary to talk about it. That's a great premise. I think I've heard of that series before, but yeah, that is such a great premise. We love Hoshi. You have been. Feel free. I'm here to learn. Hey, especially to my Vietnamese watchers, if you guys need to say anything in Vietnamese, I'll be happy to reply to you guys in Vietnamese as well, and I can also try to translate to other people. It is part of my stream rules is that Vietnamese and English only, so you guys feel free. Don't make us your limit, really? Yeah! I think I put that into my rules. Free translator! Dolly, there's no such thing as free in this life. But yeah, I have a rule in my stream that I can only English and Vietnamese, so you guys are feel free to. I can speak some German. We have a very talented man right here. This guy. You are a very talented fight. German. I think I have some family members who can speak German because they all go like study abroad in Germany. Alright, the last thing on my list of likes are kawaii things, and kawaii means cute. I just have no life. Aw, don't say that about yourself. You just gotta keep working on what you want, on what you like, you know. Like, see, I work 9 to 5, but you know, one of my dreams is that I really want to start streaming, and so I'm like, fuck it, we ball. And by the way, I also have a rule that I don't want to swear too much, but for the fuck it, we ball, you gotta say it. You cannot censor that. You just gotta keep working hard towards what you like in life. Yeah, that I think at least that's why I think, you know, because I know that originally I was so scared after I graduated, and I was scared that I couldn't find a job at all. Because I only started in my internship in my fifth year. So I'm like, what if I don't get a job? What if I suck? But I got over it, I guess, in a way. And that's because, you know, I know that there are amazing people around me who always support me, and I don't want to blame my parents too much, but there was like a certain like expectation of me to do like computer science stuff, and again, like, you know, like back in 5th grade I already got some exposure to computer science, but I was like, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to code all day. And then I had like a little bit my physics scores in college was not the greatest, so I couldn't get into the computer science major. But on the bright side, I got into a major that I actually enjoy doing. It's called Electronic System Engineering Technology. You know, like, it's a little bit like half and half between computer science and sometimes like electrical stuff. Not a lot, but it was like, I've never seen this major before. I put it on for some reason, and now it is my major, and it's something new, and I like it. I like learning new stuff, and I met some amazing friends. Like, I told them that I was streaming, but I usually don't. I usually like maybe post it 1 or twice, because, you know, I don't wanna risk doxing myself. But they are really wonderful friends. Like, my college experience, like my 5th year, that's, you know, I don't want to discount my 4 years with my my buddies too. My buddies, they are like, whenever I said something like a buddy, that's like my best friend as well. So like, because I was in like a scholarship program, you know, where I have to work out hard every day. But So those are my buddy friends, and then there are my major friends, and they're all the reason why my college got so fun and I enjoy what I do. Alright. I have 1,000 hours on Roblox just on PlayStation alone, and I'm platinuming for different games. You know, Roblox has changed, okay? Roblox got a lot of quality stuff nowadays. I got obsessed with watching people play Dress to Impress, and then I think one time Cub Scouts also play Doors on Roblox. That sounds so cool. I have one more follower than you? Haha. Now, see? Now you're cooler than me. You cannot say you have no life. You're cooler than me now. Huh? Who's the cooler one now? Fight. And Dolly said, congrats, you did well. Thank you, Dolly. I would say though, like, I still don't know if I'm gonna make streaming my full-time thing. Rain! Welcome in! Rain is here! I don't know if I want to make streaming my full-time thing because, you know, again, I have a 9-to-5 job and I'm streaming on a 9 a.m. Saturday. So like, I'm trying to get the most convenient time for me, but we'll see in the future. Hello, happy debut! Thank you, Rain! You came in just in time when I'm stuck on the screen and yapping about so many things. So I was yapping about my college. I might do a 24-hour stream today. Nice. You know? Hey, I think you better sleep right now, Fight. Get some sleep in. Get some rest. Yeah, I was stuck. So to TLDR for Rain, I like boba. I like sweets. I have a diabetes problem. Actually, I have low sugar blood, and liking sweet things is good for me. I like RPG Maker games. My two favorite YouTubers are Cub Scouts and Melee Badass Hero. I like wholesome things, you know, happy endings all the way. And I like kawaii things like Hello Kitty and pastel colors, even though my design is dark. Never mind, I'm going to a con tomorrow. It will have to be next weekend. Yeah, you gotta see. This is why I chose specific. I didn't plan. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't plan. I was like, this is the only weekend I don't do anything at all. So I'm gonna debut. Streaming with a full-time job can be hard. It's not having a day or two just for you. She's just a girl. Yeah, I really admire people who can make it their full-time job. Maybe that's my dream. We'll see. For now, I need money. Capitalism. Yes, I'm just a girl. You know, Dolly, I'm gonna bring up what you told me on stream today. She said like, okay, so if you like kawaii things, if you like pastel colors, why is your design all dark? And I'm like, I don't know. I think my initial thought was that I like stars. That's like a big thing. And it's gonna be a big thing in the future too. But I like stars so much that I want my designs to have stars. But maybe in the future we might see a pink Heloise. Who knows? Money for boba? Yes, money is always for boba. And merch, and games, and plushies, and so many things. If you ever need to yap about it, I am available. Aw, thank you, Ray. Did I say that? Dolly? Your other self said that. Fellow Star Design Havers, yay! Oh my god, you guys have to see Rain's design. She's so pretty. I like the dark theme. I like darker colors. Yeah. Plushies? Yes. Oh my god, Rain. I'm so sad. I forgot about the Uma Musume plushie pre-order, and the deadline just passed by. In my head I was like, it's gonna be the end of September, and then yesterday I'm like, wait, is it is it the day before that? And then it was September 25, and so I'm like, no. You did too. Oh no. It's okay. Maybe one day they'll have like leftover stock for us. But I completely forgot about it. I feel so sad. Mihono Bourbon, no, not again. You know, Mihono Bourbon and Rice Shower are pretty like popular, so I think she'll come back. I believe, Rain. Believe in me that believes in you. But yeah, alright, let's go to my dislikes. I put a skull on it because I thought it would be funny. I'm getting my new PC soon after mine's been broken for 2 months. Congratulations! Oh my god, that must be so exciting. You know, when I first got my PC, I was so happy. It was all pink. I posted a picture on Twitter one time, but I'm too lazy to get it now. Let's see. I dislike bell peppers. I can't stand the smell of them. I cannot stand the taste of them. But I've gotten better. Let's just say that. It's not like I'm allergic to bell peppers or anything. They're just so yuck to be. And whenever it was kind of funny because I think one time my company was like, okay, does anyone have any food preferences? And I'm like, can I have no bell peppers? And then I still got fajitas. Well, the thing is that fajitas, I can like just pick around the meat and it won't have like a heavy, horrible bell pepper smell. But, you know, so it's acceptable. And I've gotten better at eating like small pieces of bell pepper. But I cannot believe, guys, I cannot believe it's a thing here to eat raw bell peppers and then dip it into like ranch. Like that's like a snack thing, you know? They're kind of like sorry about that. It's like a snack thing and I'm like, how do people do that? Sorry guys. My nose is stuck, I'm coughing. I think I'm dying. Oh no, I think I might be, it's Jover. My first PC was 10 years old. Oh wow, you got, man, my PC is only like half a year old. Maybe almost 1 year old. I got it for my birthday last year. Dying just like your papa. Hurry, take a sip of boba. You know what? Maybe you guys are right. I need to take a sip of water. I've been talking for a while. How long have I been talking? 50 minutes. Yeah. I'll take a sip of water. You know, speaking of water, I was looking at the channel points today and I'm like, I forgot about it. I forgot to set it up. So maybe next time I'll set up my channel points so you guys can remind me to drink water. Hydrate redeems are your friend. Yes, you're right. Please be okay. Oh, I will be, Mama. I will be. Okay. I got some water in me. I don't know how to set some things to interact with your model. Yeah, so that was another thing that I was kind of looking at. That's why I didn't want to set up my channel points today because I'm like, oh, I know people can do like toggles, they can do like throwables and all that cool stuff. So I haven't done it yet. That's gonna be for another week. Make it 50 channel points so I can spam it. You know, if you spam it, I'm gonna say I'm just gonna drink very small sips of water to counter it. Yeah, if I will learn from Rain Senpai if I ever need to set up channel points. Just use cooldowns on stuff, especially throwables. Alright. Got it. Note taken. So yeah, so I'm not setting that up today, sorry about that. But I did set up like the shape of like the picture for the channel point, and I'm gonna explain a little bit more in my credits page. And then I'll do it after every sip. Yeah, well, Ray just said that we're gonna put a cooldown on it, fight, so you cannot abuse it. Alright, so I also dislike gory things because I am a big scaredy cat. I watched like I went to watch Annabelle back in high school. I think it was high school or maybe middle school. I don't know. But I watch it with like 95% of my eyes closed. Like I have my hand up over my eyes like the whole time. Like whenever, and it was kind of funny because at that point, like I know in the movie, like I can hear from like the sound cues, the visual cues, whenever they're preparing for a jump scare, and I'm like, oop, hand up. So I'm like, no. I love horror RPG Maker games though, but just not super gory. Like, you know, like the thing that I think I'm scared of is like all the blood splatter, like all the blood visuals. But you know, usually in RPG Maker games, they don't make it too obvious. Fight likes horror movies. I'm so sorry, Fight. I do not like horror movies. So no ghost stories telling show. You see, Dolly, in order to be able to tell ghost stories, you have to encounter one. And I've never encountered ghosts. I might be scared. And another fun fact, I kind of live like maybe like just down the block or something. There's a graveyard. There's a cemetery. So, but like, I don't know. I've never seen ghosts. It's not like, do I believe in ghosts? My opinion is maybe, but I haven't seen them, so I cannot tell. But I feel like I believe that there is something a little bit supernatural that could exist. But are they real? I don't know yet. That's just my hunch. I'm too weak for horror movies or even horror games. Yeah, well, Rain, you know, I love the thing about liking RPG Maker horror games is that I don't like horror, but I still play it because I like they're so good. I want to support the author, like the people who worked on it, and so I'm gonna try playing it on stream. So at least I have you guys to cheer me on. So Dolly said maybe there's no ghosts in America. You know, I think you're right, because over here, like their most famous like movies are like Chucky, Annabelle, and like, you know, like they're not ghosts, but they're more like possessed beings and like things. So I think there's some like cultural like differences of like ghosts and like supernatural here. So that's actually pretty interesting. I'm a flex that I have a mini dick. What's a mini dick? Like a drill? Because if you have a drill, that'd be cool. Horror RPGs are actually extremely cute and more like spooky fairy tales. So it's no wonder you like them. Yeah, so a lot of horror RPGs, they're like, you know, I think it's like a cautionary tale, or they're meant to be like, oh, it looks cute, but not exactly cute. So yes, and that's why I love them, because I love the cute side of them. I don't love the super not cute side of them, but I try to. Be praying for you to be scared. Hey, so mean. You guys supposed to support me, okay? Oh, a mini dog. Oh, okay, didn't notice it. Aw, that's cute then. My coworker has a very cute Chihuahua, and he's like, you know, I don't think he ever barks at us. Well, he did bark at my partner. But, you know, I'm more of a cat person, and my partner has 2 cats, and they're the sweetest things ever. Well, one of them is sweet, the other one is a scaredy cat, a literal scaredy cat who goes hide under the bed. Alright, next slide! So I got some more fun facts, and again, another art of me with the boba cup. So fun facts, and also the artist by artist Warmly Tea Time. Again, I keep blocking the line, so I'm sorry. All social media handles will refer to their Twitter name, or X as the kids call it. So I used to play chess competitively. I've won some national medals, but mostly from team brackets. So what I mean from team brackets is that it's like two people, like, you know, like me and another teammate, we will still play individually. We'll still get counted for individual points. But at the end of the day, if she plays well and I play good enough, we'll get medals. Whereas, like, you know, like our scores combined, and you know, we sometimes get medals from that. I myself, I'm not a strong chess player. My elo is probably hovering around 1300, 1400 on a good day, and 1500 if I actually lock in. But you know, chess is another thing that is kind of, it's a weird zone for me, because my parents really wanted me to play chess, but I feel a little stressed out playing chess, man, because my teacher was super strict. You know, I feel like I'm not as good as other people. So, you know, like nowadays I'm like, if I would willingly play chess with other people if I break it up. But if I'm forced to play chess, no, not anymore. Okay, so I hate going to an all-boys school. That's the thing. I don't think. Oh my god, there's so many people. Oh my god, Mako. Oh my god, you gave me 100 bits. Thank you so much. All right, let me go in order. So I hate going to an all-boys school. Yeah, so one of the college options for me was an all-girls school, and I'm like, maybe not. I might feel a little uncomfortable with an all-girls school too. And then your slides are cute. Aw, thank you, Rain. These are just Google slides, I tell you. That I was like, I cannot do like big graphical slides or whatever, so you know what, I stick to what I know most. Google slide it is. And Dolly's like, oh, I'm not so smart, Dolly. I always tell myself that, you know, I'm a little silly, I'm a little dumb, but I can be smart when I lock in. Oh, Mako, thank you so much for the cheers. Hey, my debut slides were just something I found on VJ. I actually came to your debut. I don't think I talked too much, but I came to your debut, and I know who made those. I know the artists who made those slides. They're so cute too. I actually also considered getting those slides, but then I'm like, you know, it might be funnier if it's Google Slides. It's something I'm familiar with, and you know, it's free. And you guys gotta know that if you type in like PowerPoint and Google Slides template, there will be a whole new world waiting for you. Like, you guys gotta try it. There's fights every day? Aw, fight. Is that why your name is Fight? Because there's fights every day? I'm sorry, I don't mean it. Google Slides is valid, not gonna lie. Yeah, like, hey, I was a big Google Slides girly back in school, you know? I know all the tips and tricks to it, but am I at that level to pick a Are You a Millionaire game show on Google Slides? No. And thank you for following me, Mako. Handmade power, DIY slides, yeah, let's go. Dude, I chose every single animation for everything on here. Well, I will say though, later on the slides get a little bit lazy, and I will admit it, I got lazy halfway through the slides. Brings me back to my college years of procrastination. Oh my god, my favorite part of college is whenever people say, I don't want to write the report. I'm like, I'll write the report. I'll do it. I love writing reports. I love formatting things. I love putting things into their own sections. And so I'm like, I'll do it. You guys just gotta help me with the other things. And so yeah, I'm always the report writer. 11 viewers, that's more than I ever had. Fine. I'm gonna look, okay, I'm gonna look straight into the camera. Where's the camera? The camera's down here, but I'm gonna look straight into the screen when I tell you this. And I'm also gonna even hold your shoulder when I tell you this. viewer count, like, you know, they do not matter. I will tell you because on the day that I made the Google Slide stream, I got like, maybe it shows on Twitch it shows 0 viewers, but I think that some of my friends were watching too. But I'll hold your shoulder when I say this. They don't matter. What matters is that you, like, I think the most important thing is you do what makes you happy. You know, like, the viewers won't make you happy. Talking to yourself, like, sometimes I do that when I have no viewers. It makes me happy. Talking about the things I like makes me happy. And talking about my friends makes me happy. So you gotta do what makes you happy. And that's the important part. And I'm gonna admit, I started streaming because one of my friends also became a VTuber. I don't know if he's in here, but I'm gonna shout him out too. His name is Bio Rin, I think. That's his name on Twitch. I started doing it, and I wasn't like super serious at first because I'm like, I just want to try to do it because it sounds fun. And does it make me happy? Yeah. So that's why I do it. I forgot how Twitch working re-downloaded just for. Aww, Mako, thank you so much. Yeah, if you're on your computer, you can also. It's easier to watch on the computer, I think. Honestly, I love the PowerPoint a lot, dude. PowerPoint is awesome. Like, what nowadays? Like, I think back in my days, there were so many like cool presentation apps that try to be cooler than PowerPoint, and I do admit they are cooler than PowerPoint, but PowerPoint have survived this long thanks to how, like, you know, how the reusability. It's just that Microsoft doesn't like us anymore. That's why I had to use Google Slides. But Google Slides, again, same, might be even better for people who go to school because some people have their school organization set up on Google already. So Google Slides, perfectly valid alternative, and is almost as good as PowerPoint. Only downside, it comes after. So whenever people say PowerPoint, you know, you immediately know what they're talking about. But no, not a lot of people say Google Slides. I find it's nice to not know how many viewers are in chat. Just enjoy yourself. That's right, Ray. That is the correct mentality. You gotta do what makes you happy. You have more followers than me now. I'm too broke to get a camera or a VTuber model. So here's my thing. So my mama Thea, who's probably, I don't know how much she listens to the stream. My mama Thea, like, when I first commissioned her, it was, again, 4 years ago. So the economy is obviously different. It's obviously cheaper, and I'm gonna show you right now too. I'm gonna look. Oh, I got no legs. I got no legs. And why is that? Well, it's because when I came to Mama Thea, I didn't know if I'm gonna be a long-term streamer. I just know that I wanted to start streaming, and so I wanted just like a bust-up model to like test out the waters and stuff. And Mama Thea was, you know, she said, like, I'm sorry if I twist your words, and I'm sorry if I sound like, no, I'm special in your eyes. I think I'm special in your eyes though, hehe. But she said that I was one of the few people who actually commissioned her to get a model. So I'm like, yay, I feel happy about it. I feel special. And yes, like Dolly said, I just want to move, you know? And even though right now I can only move my head, bobble up and down, in the future, maybe we'll get a full body model. We'll see. But obviously, the economy is so much different than back then. And so I got this at like a very reasonable price. 11 viewers and no chat, really scary. Like, you have class observation. Dude, Dolly, you keep bringing up all those memories of school. I feel so nostalgic right now. I keep talking about school, about PowerPoints, about college. I miss those days. I miss when I don't have to work 9 to 5, y'all. PNG models are a thing if you'd like to do that. No camera required. Oh, your model is like a bust up. Nice. Yeah, I do have a PNG model too. Wait, let me see if I can get it in. Most of my money is in cash and I've lost my card to put my money in it. You with a full body model would be too powerful. Yeah, well, you see, that's another thing too, is that I saw a lot of streams where, you know, like a lot of full body models, but like it's not like I'm gonna talk with my legs or anything. It's not like I'm ever gonna show my legs after the first day, you know, so we'll see. Maybe one day, like one of my dreams after, you know, I get a little bit healthier, I get into like a workout a little bit better, maybe one day I'll do dance practice, you know, we'll see. I believe in full body model health. I'm just saying, it's on the horizon. The opportunity is there, the possibility is there, and it is not lost. Oh, 3D model? One day! So, for now, I'm thinking of full body 2D, but 3D, maybe one day. As for when now necessity self-defense classes on stream. Oh my god, Mako, you came up with the best idea. And then Dolly said, oh, if you gacha enough, you'll win the 50-50 and get SSR. Hello. Oh my god. Wait, before that, let me show you guys my PNG tuber, but I have to start it first. Where is my PNG tuber? Alright, let's see. Oh, there she is. Hello everybody, that is my cute little PNG tuber. I flipped her around because I was doing something. I used her for my my PowerPoints. Sorry, my Google slide stream. Because I'm like, you know, if I'm gonna do a debut, not debut, I'm gonna use my PNG tuber there. And then for my debut, I'm gonna use my model. You know, starting today, I'm saving up for a VTuber model. Aw, fight! You got this! Fighting! SSR health, and we need to roll on weapon manner. Guys, I promise you, I'm not a capitalist gacha game. I'm not gonna make you guys roll for, like, I'm not gonna make you guys broke. PNG hell, I want a cute PNG. Oh my god, guys, I will talk about Fubit the PNG later, but she's amazing. Like, you know, I love this PNG so much. I think I streamed with it back before I have like a what was I saying? I think I just streamed with it one time when I was making YouTube videos, because I was like, I want to use my model on stream, and then for my YouTube videos I use my little chibified PNG tuber. That would be what a cute PNG. That would be a cup of boba, right? Yes, in order to get SSR hell and the weapon manner, you have to give me 1 cup of boba. I promise you. Cute, she's blinking. Yeah, so you know, you can set up to the where you have like a picture of her talking, and then like a picture of her eyes closed and all that, so that she looks like she's blinking. The most expensive cup of boba. Guys, I'm the only person who possesses the 24K gold carat cup of boba. And we lose 50-50, we at least get hell guaranteed boba. No losing! We might as well all get hell. No losing on my 50-50. I went from PNG to Live 2D to PNG to Live 2D. They have their perks. Yes, absolutely. I feel like when I start streaming on my model, I don't use my PNG that much anymore. but it's still so cute. I cannot, you know, I don't know when and where. Maybe it could be a toggle during the stream, you know, as you set Rain, you know, do the channel points and stuff. We'll see. We must do the ritual for boba to go to the boba shops. Guys, it's only 10 a.m. I don't think they're open yet. 200 euros to 1,000 euros. Yeah, so the thing about models is that they get expensive, and a lot of people put their heart, blood, and soul, not in that particular order or not in that like literal order. But models are a great work of art, and so that's why they cost a lot to make. And yeah, and I kind of understand why they charge a lot, but you know, with a PNG tuber like me in the corner right over here, it can still look as cute. It's a sure win manner. Yes, Dolly. Just like that one gacha game that's about to come out. Sure win only. Models can be incredibly expensive and complex to make. Absolutely. Like every single part, like the thing about live 2D models is that every single part has to be cut. Like, because if you want the hair to move, then obviously you have to have your hair in like its individual strands or whatever to move with their own physics. Yeah. Okay, a PNG is only 50 to 200 pounds. Oh, it's pounds. Sorry. I'm sorry. The only currencies I've ever used are USD and VND. When there's a will for boba, there's a crowbar. No Mako, no crowbars. Bad Mako, bad. Yeah, models are a lot of layers. All right. Okay, let's go back to the fun facts. Alright, moving on from chess. I want to say that I love musicals. Like, I recently watched Hamilton in theater with my partner, and it's so funny when I told him that, yeah, so I actually watched the animatic version of Hamilton on YouTube, and he's like, that's very unique. Because it's like, think of like a bunch of individual artists come together to make like different parts of the Hamilton animatic video, and that's what I watched basically. So yeah, I love Hamilton, and other movies that I love that are kinda musical genre are La La Land and The Greatest Showman. Everybody do not start singing any of the songs in there for me. I will start singing all day. Hold up, I could buy a cheap PNG VTuber model right now. I think I have enough money. Yeah, fine. Go for your dreams. Do what you want. Do what makes you happy. I just want to say though, the one who told me to do what makes me happy is one of my friends called Shrimp. That's obviously just her nickname. But Shrimp, she's an amazing, like, she's like my older sister. I did tell her that I was streaming, but I didn't tell her about today's stream because I think that, you know, she's probably busy with her life. She got a fiance and everything. So, but Shrimp, if you're watching this, or maybe in the future I send you this segment, I love you. Have you got opinions on Wicked? Okay, so I have not watched Wicked yet. That's one of the ones that I keep forgetting to put on my like mental list to watch. I do want to watch Wicked because I know that, like, obviously everybody knows the song I wanna be popular. But I have not watched Wicked. I do know the story of the Wizard of Oz story. So I'm very excited, and maybe I will bug my partner to take me to watch Wicked, or we can watch Wicked together. There are customizable Live 2D models for cheap. That's right! We have so many customizable Live 2D models for cheap nowadays. If you go on VGen, they're everywhere. And there's one for males, there's one for females, there's one for cats and dogs. Tell her regardless, not even having to say you're streaming right now, but just to say I love you. Ah, you know what, guys? I'm opening my Discord. I'm telling her right now. Yeah. Shrimp, Karma, I love you. And then she's gonna wake up and be like, what the hell? Yes, I did tell her, Mako. I didn't take a big interest in the movie version, but I saw the musical twice. Ooh. Dude, that's also one of my dreams. I want to see the musicals in person. That would be so cool. Okay, back in college. We are going back to college again. Back in college, I used to volunteer to usher for like some musicals that are coming to my college theater, right? And so, you know, I volunteered to usher because I'm like, I get to watch the show for free, y'all. It's free real estate. And so I think one time they had the Sound of Music musical who came to our college. I was so devastated because every time they have a musical, it's on like the first Tuesday of the month, and usually on the first Tuesday we have this like this, I don't know how to say it, but like this tradition of like, you know, giving our respects to the ones to the students or like faculty people, basically to the people who are still attending our college or going to our college and passed away that month. And so I was so sad because I was like, you know what, I got a duty to fulfill, and that duty is to go to that tradition. And so I left like halfway through the Sound Up musical the Sound of Music musical, so I can go to the tradition. There's a cute fluffy animal one. There are Heloise emotes. Yes, guys, there are Heloise emotes for the followers in the chat. And actually, the only one who can use the subscriber only emotes right now, my first ever subscriber, the Berber. You probably saw his name on my just chatting screen. His name is not on here right now, but he's the GOAT. Send you to Mako. Aw, thank you, Mako. I will definitely send that to her. She's amazing. She's always Mako, I sent her I love you in the chat. Not the clip yet, but she sent me too. Oh, oh my god. Alright. Somebody stole your gum. You gotta find them. Get them back. What are you doing here? Find them. Alright, I used to usher sometimes for the Philharmonic when I was in college and always for the chamber. We got our second subscriber in the house! Thank you so much, Mako! Oh my god! And always for the chamber music guest. Oh, that's cool, Rain. Yeah, I really love like doing like volunteering for the musicals and shows and all that, because I'm like, that's free real estate for me, baby. I'm done. So please tell me, does this mean you can sing? Dolly. Alright, I'm gonna look you guys in the eyes and hold y'all's hands while I say this. So the other day I practiced singing and I got a I got a notice from the apartment with the reason being disturbance. So I'm trying not to sing right now, because whenever I sing I wanna, it's not like I wanna scream really loud, it's just that I used to be in my church choir, and so when you wanna sing confidently, you sing loudly. So yeah, so Dolly, I can sing to a certain extent, but not right now. I got another packet, don't worry, I always have spare. You know what? You're right. Always be prepared, but I'm just saying, your name is Fight. You gotta be a fighter and get back your gun. Oh, you have a music degree, right? That's so cool! And Mako is already using the Heloise excited emotes in the chat. Dolly said, technical problem. Yeah, I know. You know what, guys? I was so I was so scared when I got that paper stuck to our apartment door. I was like, oh shit, it's over. But my brother's like, oh, they just said like don't be too loud next time, so hopefully I'm not being too loud. I hope I'm not like just yelling like, oh, like congratulations. Maybe I should be more quiet. I used to be in choir too, yay! Choir buddies! I'm sure Mako can sing wonderfully. Music performance, that was me. Yes, Rain. you guys got cool majors. I feel so weird with an engineering major because I'm like, oh, I'm one with the boys. My friend makes music. Oh, that's cool. We have so many talented people in the chat, y'all. Females are too cute not to. Aw, Mako. We had Japanese choir in uni. It was so fun singing family. That's so cool. Like that's the first time I've ever heard of something like that. That's actually like awesome. Yeah. Now I think volume wise hell is fine. Okay, cool. Well, you guys think it's fine because the person next to me thinks it's fine, you know. But yeah, maybe I'm talking in a normal volume and then I yell sometimes out of excitement for all the subs and stuff. So hopefully they won't be bothered too much. Alright. So there's this thing that I'm doing with my coworkers this year. That's my third bullet point on this slide. I'm playing fantasy football and I actually enjoy watching American football a lot because there's a really cool manga all of y'all should check out. It's called iShield 21 and it was illustrated by the one who illustrates One Punch Man manga, and the author, the writer, is the one who wrote Dr. Stone. So go check it out. But yes, let me explain a bit. I'm trying to breathe. You know what, guys? Hold on. Give me like a 2-minute break. I'm gonna go do something about my nose. I'm gonna go refill my water. And I'll be right back and talk more about football. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh my god, it feels so much better when my nose all cleared now. Oh my god. Okay. Also, anyways, I'm a guy and I've been told to do mommy ASMR. But you do you. I won't judge. iShield 21. Okay, football, American football, iShield 21, Hiruma. Yes, I love it so much. I am so sad because I think that back in Vietnam they did like an official publishing of iShield 21, and I think I missed it. So man, I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to go to get those mangas by myself again, but that is the pathway to get me to go into liking American football. And it doesn't help. Wait, actually it does help. It helps out a lot because I have to watch every single home American football game at college for 4 years straight. And I've learned to like enjoy like the real life like football games and stuff. And so this year we have something in the USA, we have something called the NFL, the National Football League. And we have like a fun thing to play with among your friends and coworkers called fantasy football, where it's like build your own football team, but it's like it's fantasy because you know the people that is in your team are not actually all part of one team. Like I have one person from like the Baltimore Ravens, I have a Texans defense team, and you know like all that sort of stuff. So I just want to say that I really like one of the things that people talk about when they come to the US is that do you enjoy playing American football? Or do you enjoy watching American football? And my answer is yes. I love American football a lot. And all thanks to iShield 21. Okay. Alright, so the people who tells me to get well, thank you very much. My nose is clear, my throat is healed, and I go refill the boba. I wish I have a real boba right now, guys. I just want to say, after this, I will convince to get boba. I ain't do it yet, but if I need some money, I might just have to. Hey, fight, you do you. I know I can never be a mommy ASMR role player, so you know what? If you can do it, that will be your talent. We have that in UK just for British football. Mako, stop! You keep giving me bits for the boba. Thank you for the biddies for the boba. Oh my god, guys, like I might have to fix my alerts later because Mako's using all these cute little things. Like this one is a heart with a unicorn. It's so cute. But yeah, or for British football, oh that's cool. I didn't know that they have like their own version. Wait, when you say British football, you mean soccer, right? Because Dolly is also saying, oh my god, I keep hearing football and I think of soccer. And I'm like, you know, guys, that's actually true. Like I know this is, I'm not trying to start a war between the Americans and the British again. But when you say football in Vietnam, you also think of soccer. And football in America is American football. And the Americans like, you know, putting their name on things. But the funny part is that I'm not a big soccer watcher. Even though I was raised in Vietnam, I don't usually watch soccer. I understand what's going on. My friends all play soccer in their free time, especially boys. And it's just that, you know, and I know that there are good mangas out there. I think there's called like Tsubasa or whatever. That's about soccer too. Or Blue Lock. Well, we have our own opinions about Blue Lock, so I'm not gonna say them out loud. But American football though, iShield 21, it's peak. Oh, Mako, thank you for the funds for the boba. You are so nice. You guys are the sweetest. I don't care if you guys sub. I don't care if you guys give me bits. Oh, actually, I do care. I don't mean like I don't care as in like, oh, it doesn't matter. No, I do care. But what I care about the most is everyone is here with me on this really amazing day. I've been having so much fun. I'm really enjoying myself a lot, and I know we have only gone through like 4 slides. But you guys, like you all, every single one of you, far close, you guys are the reason why I'm able to have my dream come true today. Yeah, soccer. It's okay. Ame and Bree have generality with each other. It must be Blue Lock. Okay, Dolly. Have you ever played Blue Lock with your life on the line? Oh my god. That's just... I know people meme on it a lot, but I will... I'm sorry, Dolly, I didn't mean that. I will say though, I know people meme on Blue Lock a lot, but I actually really enjoyed the first season of Blue Lock. Like, it got me hooked. iShield 21 will heal me after I read Blue Lock. Very healthy and balanced, so I recommend you do the same. Dolly, you know what? You're so right. You're spitting facts here, okay? but I just want to ask you, have you been able to emotionally recover after season 2 of Blue Lock came out? I enjoyed season 1 so much, and I've heard things about season 2 that I haven't watched it. She's like, no. Yep. Man, I just want to watch. I think I need to properly watch season 2 so I can talk better about it. I've only seen snippets here and there, but again, I enjoyed Blue Lock season 1 a lot, so that's definitely on the table. If I started a GoFundMe for a VTuber model, would y'all donate? Fight. Okay, I'll say this right now. Fight. You, I really appreciate you being in the chat right now, and that's true. If you ask me if I would donate, not yet. I don't. You're one of my chatters. You just came in here. I just knew you this morning, you know, and I don't know you that well. A bunch of people here are actually my friends who came into the chat to talk to me. And so if they open a GoFundMe and get a VTuber model, yes, I would donate for my friends. But I don't think it's cool that you are advertising about a donation within my stream right now. Because I believe that my chat is for my stream. And I do have a rule that you do not bring up other people or other things that come up in my chat. I am very sorry for having to say this to you straight, Fight. But because I appreciate you, for being such a chatter for my debut stream for this long, that's why I wanted to tell you straight. I don't want to have to go behind your back or anything like that. I just want to tell you straight how I feel. It was worth a shot. And it's just a joke. Okay, then that's fine. Yeah, I'm just saying though, like, you could bring it up to me if you're my friend, and I would definitely 100% support you. But as of right now, we're not that close yet. But if there's anything for you, I do want to say that I do want to support your journey to become a VTuber yourself. And you know, like, again, there's so many resources out there that you don't have to like spend a lot on a VTuber model. You can spend a lot on a VTuber model if your budget allows you to, but you don't have to spend a lot. And that's the truth, because Rain brought up the fact there are customizable models nowadays that are really cool. I know Suika, who made like the really super popular customizable model for girls. I think she's also making one for boys. And so there's something for everyone out there, you know? And so I do want to support you on your journey to become a VTuber. And I wish you the best of luck, and I hope whatever you do, it makes you happy. I hurt more when I follow the manga. Dolly. I don't even want to know what's happening in the Blue Lock manga right now. Yay! It's my model mama! Hello, Thea! That's my model mama, everybody! Honestly, starting off even with just PNG is good too. Yeah, PNG is so cute. Look at mine. Isn't she so adorable? She can even blink. I'm trying to wink here. Hold on. I cannot wink. At least Christmas soon, so I'll get some money there. Yeah, and again, you don't have to. I personally, I would say I invested maybe a little bit too much on my stream, and it's not because I wanted to have like a big debut or anything. I just invested in it is because, you know, it makes me happy. And one thing I know for sure, and one thing I always tell myself, is that whenever I buy something, that money is gone. But does it make me happy? Yes. Oof, gotta behave for model mom. It's okay, Mako. You're totally fine. Oh, and my model mama says I'm cute. No, mama, you're cute. You're the only one who's cute. Aw, Mako, mama, Mako says welcome to chat, and I'm amazing. Mama, if you need me to translate it to Vietnamese too, I'll be happy to. I do have a rule that I can speak both Vietnamese and English in the chat for everyone, including me, myself. Because I can only get summer jobs right now. Summer is technically over, right? Hold on. Well, if I ask for donations? Okay. Dolly said something so funny. Dolly said like, dude, if you're asking for donations here, the viewers are even poorer than you. What do you mean? And she said, I'm being attacked. I need a lawyer. Oh, Dolly, you have your... You're so funny. But yeah. Let's see. Okay, fine. I do not want to dox you or anything. I'm assuming you're probably not as old as me to get a 9-to-5 job. And that's okay. And, you know, getting summer jobs at your age, again, all hypothetical. I do not want you to reveal your age if you don't want to. But there's gonna be a balance between like saving and spending, you know, like if you really wanted something, you're gonna save for it. And sometimes, let's just say if I cut my boba funds short, I could get myself a VTuber model in like next year or anything. But the fortunate thing is that with my 9-to-5 job and with how much I don't spend on my... Let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you guys a fun fact. I'm gonna expose myself, and that's fine by me. I used to have a huge, and I mean a huge credit debt back in college. And that was because I didn't have a job, and I spent a little too much in this game. It's an MMORPG game, so you know for dang sure MMOs are gonna cost a lot. So I used to have problems with money, and then nowadays I live a little more comfortably because I get to have commissions, I get to have stuff for my VTuber stuff paid for without like getting into credit debt, and all thanks to my 9-to-5 job. But every time I think to myself, I'd be like, I'm never gonna get that low anymore. That is the lowest of my lows of my financial spending, is spending thousands of dollars at my on my MMORPG game. And now that I've quit the game, fun fact again, I met Shrimp for that MMO, and so I was grateful for it too. But I will never get that low again. And so that's why, you know, like I'm a little more fortunate than some people. Economy is tough, I understand that. A lot of people don't get to, even with their wages, like, you know, like everything is getting more expensive. Groceries are getting expensive. But I want to let you guys know that, you know, like you guys can do it. You guys can make it through. By the way, Thursday I got a carton of Chinese noodles for me. Hey, stand up for yourself, man. If they throw it at you, like you don't have to take it to you like that. You gotta stand up for yourself. I love the gacha, but Wallen Kun does not. Truer words have never been spoken, Mako, and the reason why I wasn't credited was because I gached a lot. Honestly, if you can't get work money very easily, maybe investing in a VTuber isn't it right now. Save your money and wait until you have more steady income. Princess Ox advice is very, very true. You know, like sometimes you gotta so you have to have like a priority list, right? So first of all, your priority list is to have a roof over you, to have food and water. And if that takes over everything else and you still don't have a lot of money left, you don't have to invest in a VTuber model right now. Again, you can have a PNG tuber model like the one in the corner for me below. And it's cheaper, and sometimes you don't even need all that blinking stuff. You can just make it like go light and dark, you know, whenever you start talking. Like it all depends on how well you manage your financials and your budgeting. And I don't mean to say that you can never get a VTuber model or whatsoever. You just gotta have a priority list of what comes first. And let's say if you want a boba and you know you have to save up for a VTuber model, you can skip on that boba. I feel the same. This is why I quit Nikki. Yeah. I think I came back to Nikki one last time to get the fairy outfit, and then I'm done. So that game was so fun in the beginning, but it just like it went so wrong. Dolly said you're supposed to promise you'll never play games again. Hey Dolly, hey, I always spend $25 on Honkai Star Rail for a battle pass and a monthly pass. Okay, $25 per month, or even per like 1 month and a half. It's not gonna put me in credit debt. I got this. I got this. Yeah, this is where Hell's self-defense class streams comes into play. Mako, I am not, like, I'm very slow, I don't run fast, I cannot even protect myself. Oh, Mama Thea said that there's something that looks a little bit wrong with my model. Mama Thea, actually let me speak in Vietnamese for this. I'll speak in English and then I'll translate to Mama Thea. Mama Thea, your model has made me extremely happy. Like, I am so happy that I can exist right now thanks to you. Like, even if like maybe sometimes you'll feel like, oh, like no, there's something wrong, but you know, Mama Thea, what matters is that my friends are here with me, you're here with me, and that's all thanks to you. So thank you very much. Mình muốn cảm ơn Mama Thea đã vẽ mình và đã cho mình được tồn tại dưới dạng VTuber. Mặc dù bây giờ có thể Mama Thea sẽ nhìn vô mình và sẽ kêu là oh no, có những chỗ này nó bị cắt thiếu, nó bị xén đi, nhưng mà đây chính là một model mà đã giúp cho giấc mơ của mình thành hiện thực. Cảm ơn Mama Thea rất nhiều ạ. Alright, I just want to have fun with streaming since I'm very socially awkward, like I cannot talk with people well. Mako, stop! Mako, Mama Thea did amazing. Thank you for helping to bring our beloved Hell to life. Aw, thank you, Mako. Guys, I'm so slow on chat right now. Hold on. I gotta lock in, okay? I'm gonna speak super fast right now. Okay, I just want to have fun with streaming, and that's true. I'm also socially awkward in real life too. Like I don't speak to strangers a lot. I can yap a lot to my friends, but not to strangers. And so I don't know. It also depends on like honing your speaking skills. One of my strong points is that I really like debating, and I really like talking about presentations in the past. That's why I think that it helps my talking skill now. Okay, next up, you can totally have fun without a face model. People will stay for your personality. Exactly, Princess Ock. That is so true. And I honestly, I don't think I have that much of a personality. I think I just like being chill. I like being, you know, nice to everyone, and I love you all. And one of my part is that I love my friends, and I will always support my friends. Without Gacha, we would have seen Heloise SSR with signature weapon now. Dolly, you're right. All that money that goes into that MMO could be used into SSR me right now. Yeah, this is why I can play some newer ones. I just watch. I will not be financially responsible with pretty dresses. Nikki became a disappointment. Hello, Vietnamese is so cute. Aw, thank you guys so much. Yeah, me and Mako, we're both irresponsible with our money for our Mama Dreaming's West dresses. And then Dolly said, yay, but it's pretty. And then Thea said, aw, experience as an Asian child. Everyone has had their hair cut off by their mother. That also reminds me that my hair used to just be solely cut by my mom. And I will tell you guys though, my mom's pretty good at cutting hair. My hair had never been wrong. Michael said, I felt that so strong. True, it's okay though soon. My bang gone so wrong, I cried whole night. Aw, Dolly. Hey, at least your mom tried. And I think she tried with all the good intentions. That's true, for some people can lose interest if it's just gaming with nothing, you know, stay for. Yep, that is very right. Do what you want, I'm just saying a model isn't necessary to have fun. But it's your money in the end. Yeah. Oh my god, okay. Yes. Oh, I finally caught up with the chat. Sorry, I just drank some water. I never thought there would come a day where I could not catch up with the chat. Oh my god. And yeah, alright. It's gonna be okay. Alright, so my conclusion to that story is that do what makes you happy. And I will say though, having food and a roof over your head makes me happy. Guys, did I ever tell you guys that I started making like YouTube shorts about like food reviewing and stuff? Because I like trying new food. God, that is why I like start gaining weight, because I like going out, you know, eating and trying out new food and stuff. Healing by come here and have fun. Aw, thank you, Dolly. I've set my hair on fire while cooking before, and my mom cut it so short. Oh no, Mako! See, now I'm not the only one setting things on fire while cooking. I know the Burmer is not gonna say anything, but I will say it right now. I used to burn a corn dog because there's instructions on the corn dog, and it says that I have to put it in the microwave. Normally, the problem is that there were instructions for the microwave corn dog and an oven corn dog, and I thought it says put it in the microwave for 7 to 8 minutes. And so, well, my partner just be like, what the hell is that smell? And we took out the corn dog and it literally like just burned to a crisp. Oh my god, it was so funny. and so like and then now he keeps making fun of me for the corn dog incident. I'm just saying though, I only burned the corn dog. I did not burn the kitchen down. The kitchen is safe. Help us do food review streams. Oh my god. Okay, so food review streams. I thought about it. Okay, I thought about doing unboxing streams. I thought about doing food review and stuff. But I think that maybe in the future, baking streams. You never know. But in order for that to happen, number one is I need a bigger desk. I need a bigger apartment too. I need a bigger kitchen. And I need like, there's some setting up to be made. So It's gonna be on the horizon. Is it soon? Who knows? I can cook to a certain extent. I'm learning to learn how to bake cakes soon. Yes, let's go. See, the thing with me is that I cannot cook, but I can bake, and I can bake pretty. The only thing I'm not baking pretty, I would say, like I can bake like delicious, good tasting cakes, especially cheesecake. I love cheesecake, by the way. Cheesecake, top one cake in my heart. But I cannot make them look pretty yet. I'm on my knees praying, please. Mako, it might happen. I will say that, it might happen. I've never had a corn dog. Okay, a corn dog is like, think of like, there's a sausage. Think of like a giant pig in a blanket, you know, like there's sausage and then outer is like a batter that's like, you know, corn. I guess it's called corn because it's yellow. I don't want to say anything that's like false facts right now. Because I'm not a true American. I don't know what corn dogs are made of. The microwave is too strong. Oh my god. Yeah, let's just say no one got hurt besides a corn dog. What is corn dog? Let me Google. Is it like a cheese sausage that is fried? Yeah, so usually you don't need to have cheese in it. I know that a lot of people like to put cheese in it. But it's basically sausage and then a batter and then it's on a stick. Yeah, so if we talk about in Vietnamese, so giống như là nó làm giống như một cái xúc xích rồi ở ngoài là có bột, rồi sau đó là nó bỏ vô một cái que cầm thôi à. Yeah, it's a very popular American fast food or American snack, especially in carnivals. You said, oh, fatty. Yeah. Corn dogs are huge and they are typically, you know, are a little bit oily. All right. All right, let's see. Next slide. We haven't passed this slide for a while. Next slide. All right, so this is the part where I talk about my assets and credit. You guys better buckle up because there's so much. Every time I add a new slide, I add the people, and then I'd be like, oh no, I'm missing someone, and then I add them again. I add some more people. I go to sleep. I wake up, and I'm missing some people again. So first of all is my Live 2D model and PNG tuber. So first of all, you guys already met my model mama in the chat. It's Mama Thea. And my rigger is Esperanza Cecilia. She doesn't have a Twitter account, so that's why I put Facebook in there, but her Facebook name is literally Esperanza Cecilia. And then I do have a boba hand asset. I can toggle it right now. Yay! Now I have boba to drink. And this boba, the Live 2D asset is by Chisa at the handle Little Mune on Twitter. Wow, yeah. I actually used this boba hand in one of my YouTube short videos reviewing boba. You guys should totally check that out. But when I say reviewing, I only have a picture and me just yapping over it because I'm too scared having a phone, holding a phone around while, like, you know, filming people. So anyways, and then here is my PNG tuber, as you guys can see in the corner. It is by Malwina. She is an amazing artist. She finished it very quickly too, and it is so, like, affordable. I don't know if she's still opening commissions anymore, but if you guys like the style, you guys can check out her art. She's amazing. But overall, thank you to Thea, Esperanza Cecilia, Chisa, and Malwina for my streaming avatars. So next up we have logos. So we have that's why Mako hasn't spoken in a while. She was clipping my corn dog incident. Oh my god, Mako. You know what? I'll save it. I'll send it to my partner right now. Thank you, Mako, for clipping it. Alright, so for logos, we have a text logo and a pictorial logo. I actually am using the pictorial logo as my channel point picture right now. And this is all thanks to Mia. She is, again, I'm gonna keep saying the same words every time, but everybody here, all of the artists, they're wonderful people. Mia did a fantastic job. She made a logo, so I actually it was not my first time commissioning a logo. This is like maybe my second time, and then I also try to make like logos by myself too, but you know, I was like, Mia did an amazing job and I loved it so much. It's very elegant, yeah. And yeah, and I came back to her asking for a pictorial logo, and that's what she did, and now it is now my channel points. Let's see, next up, so overlays, backgrounds, and chat. So you guys have already seen pretty much like the whole overlay, and oh, so Mina is the one who did my overlays, and she is also the one who did the background, this Aurora Borealis background that I have for my slides. And she's also the one who did the alerts whenever it pops up like, oh, new follower, new sub, or whatever. So the bits haven't worked yet because I heard people say that you need to be affiliate for the bits to work. So right now the bits is still like a little iffy, but it is her alerts that she also designed, so she designed a lot of stuff that I'm using right now. And Mila is the one who did the chat widget that I'm using. So it's actually not a custom chat widget, it's not custom made, but it's like a shop item. But it is so good, it is so pretty, I had to use it. Oh, it's okay, we'll get the biddies one day. Yeah, Mako, I'm sorry about that. Right now it's just the default Twitch bit picture, but Mina has a cute little like transition for it too. Next up we have the panels. So if you guys came to the stream and if you guys didn't scroll down to like my about me and stuff, I have panels over there, you know. And oh, I just realized I forgot to shout out to the person who said no AI in my panels, but I did have her credit down there, so if you want to check that out, check out the credits. But the one who did my panels is Awi, and again, she did an amazing job. It is so cute, I love it. You're only 10 followers away and I'm 11 away, so now you're cooler by your logic. Hey, fight. See, here's the thing. You gotta believe in me who believes in you. And so when I say you're cool, that means you gotta believe me first. Alright? So, this is not a fight about who's cooler or not, you know? I just think that everybody who's like genuinely trying to work for their dreams is a cool person. Alright, next up we have music. So the background music that we've been listening this whole time is by Lavare. He got a lot. He made so much like free music on his Ko-fi, and they're also good. Like sometimes like I scroll through them and like I'd be like, oh, like I want this song or I want that song. Anyways, the background music, that's all by Lavare. And the one who did the music, the little da 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 da, is Color Geist. So he made the alerts BGM. So if like I don't know if any alerts will come up, but whenever it comes up, that's his music. Aw, it is to me. Aw, thank you, Fight. You know, hey, you're doing great, and you will only do better. Oh, let me change to the next slide. So next up we have subscriber badges. So right now I think Mako and the Burmer only has the founder badge. I'm sorry, I don't know how to turn it off. But if you guys sub to me, these are the subscriber badges where you're gonna get, and the wonderful artist who did that is Gia. Oh, I feel like, yeah, so she's also a VTuber. She recently became a VTuber and had her debut like maybe a month ago, and she's really amazing. Like, I love her art. The badges are super cute, and there's like, so I will say there's a bread. So I think the first badge is a bread, and then donut, and then coffee, and then ice cream, and then cake, and then the final one year is a cheesecake, because I love cheesecake the most. So it's gonna be the top one for me. If this is a mini debut stream, is there gonna be a medium debut stream and then a large debut stream? You know, because you asked that, I will say maybe half a year from now there might be a medium debut stream. The reason why I said half a year from now is because it's springtime. I got some spring plans coming up. I'm not sure yet, because there's gonna be a lot of traveling at the end of the year, and maybe next year as well. We'll see about that. But, and then there's gonna be a large debut stream for sure. And that is when you all get the Hello SSR with the weapon experience thing. But I don't know how far that's gonna be. That might be a year from now. That might be more than a year from now. I had this model for 4 years, you know. I'm not afraid of waiting. But I'm afraid of you guys having to wait for me. So yeah, I'ma aim for the cheesecake. Yay, Mako! You just gotta be here for 1 year. Oh my god, Mako and Dolly's like, I'm waiting. We'll see how bigger I'm gonna get. I think I already did like a lot for this mini one, and if it's even gonna get bigger, oh my god, I don't know how much bigger it's gonna get. Alright, for emotes, as you guys have been spamming it in the chat, it is actually made by Momoe. That's her, like, you know, her preview name. Her handle is Nemui Artsu. She's an amazing person to work with, I will tell you that. Like, she's always like communicating. She would sometimes be like, I might be behind deadline, but she's always like updating me, and then she made this really cute emotes. I think I'm patient because I waited for someone to stream for half a year. Hey, if you can wait for me for another half a year. But yeah, so the followers, the top 2 emotes we have is the heart, Heloise heart, and the Heloise boba. And so if you're a follower, you can spam heart and boba in the chat, because I want everybody to spread love, and I also want everybody to drink boba. And the sub badges we have are the excited, the pleading, the crying, and the big brain. This is for when I play chess, the big brain. Love, live, drink boba. That's right. Damn straight, Mako. Alright, so my debut graphic, as I've shown it multiple times, like in the beginning of the stream, it is designed by Teal. They're the graphic designer, and Oyaki is the illustrator for it. So Oyaki is also like a sketch artist, and I specifically sent in a request like, oh, this is gonna be for my debut, and I came out so cute. I love them so much. Okay, so next up we have our social media banner. So the design is made by Akame, and oh, let me move my PNG tuber a little bit out so we can see. You gotta go down here, little girl. But the one who illustrated like this picture in the on the left hand side, I almost said something wrong. I might have said right hand side if I didn't stop myself. On the left hand side here, this picture, it is illustrated by Skarmihan, and again, all amazing, wonderful people to work with. I love them a lot. So for starting soon screen, so this is the alternate starting soon screen. Earlier I had the mini debut thumbnail on top because today's my mini debut, but if it is not a mini debut, is gonna be my starting student screen, and it is illustrated by Doki Doki Suki. The base is by a different Chinese artist, and that's one of the requirements. I have to tell who's the artist and who has the base. I've only had boba twice because there's nowhere to get boba near me. No! I couldn't imagine living without boba. I know that sometimes I think you can try. I don't know if Amazon sells like instant boba packs, but I know instant boba is a thing. It's okay, one day, boba! Boba around the world! Boba domination! Alright, so my be right back screen, because I had to leave earlier for some water. Alright, Dolly. My be right back screen is also again illustrated by Doki Doki Suki with the base by Xiaofa Duo brand. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I think tapioca pearls are sold at stores too. Yeah, so I think that there's definitely like instant boba packs on Amazon nowadays, and I think they also sell instant like boba pearls or whatever. You can also make your own, to each their own. I wonder how much was all this all together. Are you talking about the boba or the DBU? Because I used to have like a tracking sheet on like how much I pay for each commission. Then I stopped tracking. The stream stuff. Yeah, like I will say this though, if it's by Doki Doki Suki, because they are your character here, so YCH. So basically everybody has like a similar base. It's just that she just changed the hair color and the clothes color, so they're gonna be a little bit cheaper. There are also some like custom art that I will show you later that is a little bit more expensive. But let's just say I spent more than I expected. It's bad manners to ask how much people pay. I mean, oh, I was never told that before. Yeah, it's totally okay. I know some people, they're very transparent with like how much like their stream assets cost. And again, I would love to be transparent, except I lost track. I just lost track, and I don't know. I don't know how much I spent anymore. Maybe more than I could imagine. Alright, next up we have the ending screen. And oh my god, I haven't seen Clover in the chat, so maybe she's not here. But Cloverine, she's an amazing person, you know, like she's like one of my favorite artists ever. I came back to commission her like maybe 4 times. But she drew this cute, very cute ending illustration. And she's like a wonderful person to work with. She's always so excited. And I'm telling you, Clover, if she has an update in 5 minutes, she will give you an update in 5 minutes. Like, she does not play around. And so I really appreciate her and her art and her support. She's always like reposting my stuff on Twitter too. And so yeah, shout out to Clover. She's also one of my friends, one of my good friends. And I also, so in the beginning of the stream, we have some particle effects on the screen, not the ones that are on my overlay. The one on my overlay is still by Nina, but if you see some particle effects flying around, that's gonna be by Freya Amari. My brain just activated super memory. I remember a place to get boba. Let's go! Let's all go get boba after this! I'm so excited. I can't wait. I want boba. There's a very good boba place near my apartment. Alright, so I'm a loading screen. So earlier did I ever get my loading screen up? If anything, I have it like toggle like right here and out. But my loading screen is illustrated by Asha with the handle Asha Banana Bread. Atsukare, Freya, and Clover. Yeah! Thank you, Kochiki Oma. You should... We all say Atsukare to everybody in here. Every person that is on my credits page. You guys are amazing, wonderful, beautiful, awesome. insert super cool adjectives I can add to them. I love them all. They're all amazing people to work with. I'm definitely getting boba after we talked about it. Too much for me not to. I know, right? Oh, thank you for the follower, Kochiki Oma. So that little alert music does make my color, guys, as I said before. It's 5 p.m. and I hardly eaten. Aw, go eat something, Fi. It's almost dinner time for you. Oh, it's Puffin! Hi, Puffin! Oh my god, thank you so much! Oh my god, Mako, please! Mako! You're so... You're spoiling me! My sister is spoiling me! Oh my god, thank you so much for the bits, Mako, and thank you so much for the follow, Puffin. I can see who's your Oshi in Danganronpa V3 though. I finished my boba. No more boba today. Oh no, Dolly. Get another one. Just get another one. Have one meal a day, one weekends mostly. Just one for the weekend? I don't think you'll be healthy like that. And actually, one meal a day? I don't think you'll be healthy like that either. I mean, I haven't eaten breakfast, so what do I cannot say for myself. But no, you gotta get at least 2 meals a day. It's Shuichi. I've been bamboozled. Puffin, well played. Well played, Puffin. I will say though, my favorite characters from Danganronpa V3, Kaede and Shuichi. Who do I ship? Kaede and Shuichi. I have my hands up. I surrender. I love them. Must be the wind who said that. It's okay, like the memory of the Smith, that's why it will taste the same as you remember. You guys are so funny. Oh my god. Yes, welcome to the chat, Puffin. Saimetsu is so good for real. Another Saimetsu? Shipper, another Saimetsu supporter? I'm not alone in this world. Oh my god, guys, I just want to say, there was this one artist, I used to follow her on Instagram, I'm now following her on Twitter as well. She used to draw like a lot of Saimetsu content, and she also draws for like one of my comps I cannot show on stream because it's a personal commission. She drew one of my wallpapers, but the reason why I commissioned her is because her art is so cute and she draws so much Saimetsu content. I'm tired, I stay up till like 3 a.m. last night. But that's why I told you to go to sleep. Don't you have a con to go to tomorrow? You gotta rest up. You gotta have a good sleep schedule. For once, I didn't stay up until 12 a.m. last night. I was playing Honkai Star Rail and I'm like, guys, I want to finish this. No, it's so good, the story's so good. But then at 11, I'm like, I'm dropping everything, I'm gonna sleep, I got a stream to do tomorrow, and I'm being responsible. OMG, shippies find each other, yes! Samatsu! Alright, so next slide would be the offline screen. So this will be the picture that is gonna show up whenever I'm offline. And the illustrator for it is still Asha Banana Bread. She's amazing. Her chibis are the cutest, and she has very affordable prices, and sometimes she includes commercial rights with it too. My OTP is Osai, but a true Osai fan never backtalks Saimetsu. Damn straight. I will say I don't ship Osai, but I do. There's this so my Saimetsu artist, she also draws this like I don't know how to say it without it being weird. It's like a triangle relationship, but not really. It's like a free TP or whatever, but it's between Kokichi, Mew, and I think his name is Kibo, right? And so she makes the cutest doujinshi of those three, and oh my god, I was a fan. They are my free TP in that game. I mostly stay up till 6 a.m. so 3 a.m. is pretty early for me on the weekends. You gotta sleep on time so you can be healthy. Asha's artwork is so cute. Yes, I know, right? Oh my god, guys, please go support Asha. She makes like all these cute chibi artworks that are so affordable. The chibis look edible. No, Dolly, don't eat it. Bad, Dolly, bad. Oh, Polly. Oh, okay. Well, they use a different word for it that I don't remember. Miyu and Kibo, my faves, yeah. Omiubo, yes. I love them so much. They're like, it was okay. I'm gonna describe the doujinshi, but it's basically like they're like it was like a modern owl or alternate universe or whatever, and then they all live together in an apartment. It's so cute. I don't know the ship name actually. You know what? You made it up, and now it is Omiibo. I'm actually pretty healthy except for my nose waves at last average 15 minutes. That's not being healthy, young man. You gotta go rest right now. If I could eat hell art, I would. It's all so cute. Guys, it's all thanks to all my artists. I choose the most scrumptious artists for you guys. Oh, that's the end of my credits. Thank you to each and every one of you. Yes, you. Every one of you in the chat, every one of you watching, lurking, every one of you who have supported me since the beginning. All of y'all are so cool, and I love y'all. Yeah, and also I am obligated to show the screen. This is the attribution screen because I couldn't have done the formatting by myself. It is by SlidesGo. The template is by SlidesGo. The icons are by Flat Icon, and the images are by FreePic. But yeah. Anyways, I will put it back to here. Fun fact: I can't eat cake. Oh no, that's so sad. If you can't eat cake, why even? I'm just saying, cheesecake gotta be the best cake ever. Alright, I'm going back to... Oh! Oh my god. That's not right. One sec. Oh, no. Alright, I'm here, guys. Oh my god. Let's see. Where do I put my tiny self? On my head, on the top of my head. Anyways, guys, that is the end of my debut Google Slides presentation. So thank you guys so much. I don't know if I'm gonna end stream yet. We'll see. Let's yap with each other for a bit.